Welcome to another WPXPO tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up live shipping rates in WooCommerce, step by step. We'll start by introducing a powerful plugin that currently supports 7 major carriers. Then I'll show you a complete live setup using FedEx as a demo. Additionally, we'll set shipping origin, configure default weight and dimensions, choose the right packaging strategy, add a markup and a fallback rate, and as a bonus, I'll show you how to offer multiple carrier services so customers can choose based on their preferences. The plugin is called WowShipping. It's a table rate shipping plugin with live carrier integration available in the Pro version. It's actively maintained and currently supports 7 carriers, including Australia Post, Canada Post, DHL Express, FedEx, Sendle, UPS, and USPS. Let's install WowShipping. From your WordPress dashboard, go to Plugins, click Add Plugin, and search for WowShipping. Click Install Now, then Activate. Once it's active, you'll find WowShipping right under the WooCommerce menu. From there, you can manage shipping methods, check analytics, and configure global settings. Before anything else, there's one setting you must configure. That's your shipping origin. Go to WowShipping Settings and locate the Shipping Origin section. This is the address WowShipping uses as the starting point for every shipment, and it overrides the default WooCommerce store address. All live shipping rates are calculated based on the distance between this origin and your customer's delivery address. Here you need to fill in address line, city, state, zip code, and the 2-letter country code. For example, US for the United States. Now, you need to be very careful here. Even a small spelling mistake here, like a wrong city name, will cause the carrier to return no rates or the wrong rates. So double check every field before you move on. Carrier live rates are calculated based on what's in the cart. So if your products don't have weights or dimensions set, the carrier can't calculate a rate. Open any product, go to Product Data, then click the Shipping tab. You'll see fields for weight, length, width, and height. For a product like a laptop, you might enter 2 kilograms for weight and 35 by 25 by 5 centimeters for dimensions. If you're not sure of the exact dimensions for every product, don't worry. We'll set up a fallback in a moment. But for any product you ship regularly, always add accurate values. You can set your measurement units in WooCommerce from Settings, then Products under the General tab in the Measurements section. Shipping methods in WooCommerce are tied to shipping zones. A zone defines what shipping options customers see based on their location. To create a shipping zone, go to WooCommerce Settings, then open the Shipping tab and select Shipping Zones. Click Add Shipping Zone, enter a name for the zone, and choose the regions it applies to, such as countries, states, or postcodes. Once the zone is created, you can assign multiple shipping methods to it. Now let's add the live rate method. Go to WooCommerce, then navigate to WowShipping. Here in the Shipping Methods page, click Add Shipping Method. Give it a name, something like FedEx Express. This is what customers will see at checkout. Select the shipping zone, in this case, USA. For the rate type, choose Carrier Live Rates. This is what separates this method from the manual rate options like Flexible Table Rate Shipping and others. Now you'll see a list of carriers that WowShipping currently supports. We'll select FedEx. Scroll to the FedEx account section and click Connect Account. A modal will open asking for credentials, API key, API secret, and account number. These credentials are provided by carriers through their developer platform. You can contact your carrier directly to obtain your account credentials and API access. After saving, you'll see the confirmation. Next, choose your environment. Use Test while you're setting things up to validate that rates are coming through correctly. Once you're ready to go live, switch to Live later. Then select the FedEx services you want to offer. This is where you choose between options like FedEx Ground, FedEx Overnight, and others. The service you select determines the delivery speed and rate shown to customers at checkout. Then you can select special services from here and some other customizations. These options vary by carrier. So for your specific carrier, you can check out the official documentation of WOW add-ons linked in the description. Now, here's something most tutorials skip. Scroll down to the default weight and dimensions section. This is your safety net. If any product in the cart doesn't have weight or dimension data, WowShipping uses these fallback values instead of failing the rate request. For example, let's say a customer adds a keychain to their cart, and you forgot to set a weight for that product. If there's no default, FedEx returns an error. If you've set a default weight of 50 grams, the keychain gets that value and the calculation still works. You should set a default weight that roughly reflects your lightest products. For dimensions, use the smallest box you'd typically ship in. This is where you tell WowShipping how to group items in the cart into packages for rate calculation. There are 4 options. Single package. All items go into one box. Best for stores selling small, lightweight products like clothing or accessories. Quick to set up and gives customers one clean rate. Pack each product separately. Each product ships in its own box. Best for fragile or irregularly shaped items like glassware or electronics where combining isn't practical. Custom boxes. You define your actual box sizes, including internal dimensions, box weight, and maximum weight capacity. WowShipping automatically selects the best box for each order. Best if you use specific packaging and want the most accurate rates. Weight-based. Ignores dimensions entirely and splits orders into packages based on a maximum weight limit. Best for dense, uniform products like books or hardware where size doesn't vary much. For most stores, starting with a single package is fine. As your catalog grows or your products vary more, custom boxes gives you the most accuracy. 2 more quick settings before we publish. Markup. This lets you adjust the carrier rate up or down. If it costs you $2 to get the package from your warehouse to the carrier, add 2 as a fixed amount. If a $10 FedEx rate becomes $12 at checkout, that's the markup covering your handling cost. You can also use a percentage instead of a fixed amount. Fallback rate. This is what customers see if FedEx doesn't return a rate for some reason. Give it a name like standard shipping and set a reasonable flat amount. That way, checkout never gets stuck showing no shipping options. Now publish the method. Here's the bonus. You can offer multiple carrier services, such as FedEx Ground and Overnight, at the same time by creating separate shipping methods. To set this up, go to WowShipping, open Shipping Methods, and add a new method using the same shipping zone. Since your account is already connected, there's no need to enter credentials again. Just select a different service from the dropdown and publish. Now, at checkout, customers will see both options and can choose based on their budget and urgency. With WowShipping, you get everything you need to manage your store's shipping in a single plugin. Instead of installing 10 plugins for different shipping scenarios, you can handle it all in one place with a flexible, all-in-one solution. You'll find the download link in the description. The Pro version also comes with a 14-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out with confidence. That's it for this video. If you have any questions about setting up live carrier rates, whether it's FedEx, UPS, USPS, or any other supported carrier, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be there to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.